in this video, we're talking about multiplication of scientific notation. And in this particular example, we have 4 times 10 to the negative 4 times 2 times 10 to the 14. When you multiply scientific notation like this, you always want to multiply the whole numbers together and then separately multiply together these powers of 10. So in other words, we are going to grab the 4, this whole number, and the 2, the other whole number, and we're going to multiply those together. So we are going to say 4 times 2. Then separately, we are going to grab the powers of 10. 10 to the negative 4 and 10 to the 14. And we're going to multiply those together. So 10 to the negative 4 times 10 to the 14. So we just separate them like that. Now, you're going to get 4 times 2, which is going to give you 8. And then here, 10 to the negative 4 times 10 to the 14. Well, we have like bases. The bases are 10. And when we have like bases that we're multiplying together, we just add the exponents. So negative 4 plus a 14 is going to be a positive 10. So what we end up with is 8 times 10 to the positive 10. And that's our final answer in scientific notation. Let's do another example here. We've got a whole number of 4 and a whole number of 3. And then we have powers of 10. 10 to the negative 5 and 10 to the negative 8. Like this. So we are going to take 4 times 3. And then separately, we are going to take the powers of 10. 10 to the negative 5 times 10 to the negative 8. Now we're going to do 4 times 3, which is going to give us 12. And then we're going to multiply that by 10 to the negative times 10 to the negative 8. We can add the exponents. Negative 5 plus a negative 8 is the same as negative 5 minus 8, which will be negative 13. So we'll get 10 to the negative 13. But even though we've multiplied our whole number together and our powers of 10 together, we still need to realize that our final answer is not yet in scientific notation. Remember that in scientific notation, we can't have this 2-digit whole number here. We have to have a 1-digit whole number plus a decimal. This is essentially 12.0. We need to move this decimal 1 unit to the left so that we get 1.2. When we do that, we'll end up with 1.2 times 10 to the positive 1, because we moved the decimal 1 spot to the left. So 1 spot means 10 to the first, and it's positive 1, because we moved the decimal to the left. Then we have times 10 to the negative 13. And now we just need to combine our powers of 10. So we end up with 1.2 times, adding the exponents together. Positive 1 and negative 13 gives us a negative 12. So we get times 10 to the negative 12.